Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, May 14, 2018. Blossom Goodchild. Hello, hello. I am looking forward to today's chat. It will be the last one for almost a month, as I am away to Blighty to shine my lighty. Many folk were keen to know more about visualization in order to be able to make things happen and bring the event closer. One soul has sat in meditation circles for decades and even attended visualization classes, and is still not able to see/visualize except for a black/blank screen. He wondered what advice you may give? Another wrote in, perhaps answering the previous gentleman's question, by saying one very special ingredient in these exercises was desire, strong intent matched with the pure emotion of desire, desire focused in the purity of the heart, to feel it and open fully to that want, for want of a better word. It's when one desires something badly enough, the emotion and desire becomes the engine and power, or driving force, behind the visualization technique to fully activate it. Would you care to comment? Federation of Light. Welcome Blossom, and to each one we offer our sincere thoughts towards assisting you in this matter. Indeed, the gentleman offering suggestions of the desire would be spot on, as you would say. We would add to that the feeling of the desire, would then bring it about. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, if one cannot see/imagine/visualize at all, what can they do? Federation of Light. With the greatest of respect to that soul, we would ask this. If one was to look at a cake with many candles on, stare at it for a while, and then close their eyes and look at the cake again, they would see the cake. Look at a chair, stare at it, see it, close the eyes and see it again. Everyone is capable of doing this. This is visualizing. You are visualizing something that you know the shape of. You know the shape of everything that is within your awareness. Practice closing your eyes and thinking of things, easily done. You do not necessarily have to see the picture. You can think the picture. Yet, if you are thinking of the picture, you are visualizing it, just by the fact you are thinking about it. Try to think of an object and not see it, it cannot be. Blossom Goodchild. Okay. That is good advice, and coupled with the desire and feeling, things so far are going well. However, this is on a sort of practical level. Where it all goes a little awry, is being able to take the soul into that visualization. That is the tricky part, for the thoughts on doing so are coming from the head space. Federation of Light. Let us add to the mix the intention. The intention of the desire, through the feeling, to say, go within the heart space. We suggest that the intention of anything should come from the knowing that every action taken is for the highest good of all. And then we would add to that, the breath. So, for example, if we were to ask you to go within, breathe deeply for a while, to do so for 5 minutes is far better than for 3 breaths. Listen to the sound of the breath and think of nothing else. In fact, imagine the very air, perhaps like sparkly dust, being inhaled, in/throughout your body, and then imagine all the stale sparkly dust from inside being blown out as you exhale. Concentrate on this for much longer than you feel you should. Set the intention and the desire. Blossom Goodchild. Can I interrupt here? What is the difference between an intention and a desire? Federation of Light. The feeling. The intention is, in this instant, to go within. The desire in this instance is to feel the absolute knowing of wanting to do so. And within this wanting, allow the feeling to arise. Blossom Goodchild. The feeling of what? Federation of Light. The feeling of love. The feeling of being, in love/within love. For when we say go within, we mean go into love, the energy of it. So, your intention is, to go within. Your desire is, to feel what it is like to be there, within. Within where? Within the energy of love. All the while continuing listening to the sound of your breath until it works for itself automatically within that deeper vibration of itself. And then, here is the best bit. Remove the need to see/imagine/visualize, anything at all. Just be there. Blossom good child. Not so easy to do because the mind is still thinking what should be happening. Federation of light. The mind shouldn't have come with you. Blossom good child. How do you leave it behind? Federation of light. Breathing and listening to the breathing. This takes you there, and leaves the mind behind. Blossom good child. I have had the pleasure of being in this space many times, I love it. This going within then, is being, nowhere, just in an empty space, correct? Federation of light. Indeed. Blossom good child. And yet my mind is aware that I am in that empty space. Federation of light. Yet, you have reached the space where it is not interfering, where you are allowing yourself simply to be. Blossom good child. I see. Or hopefully, I don't. Federation of light. This space of nothingness, this getting there, within, is where everything takes place. This silence of mind is where everything you desire for yourself and all, your planet, everything, is created. Blossom good child. Yet, I thought you needed to visualize what you wanted? Federation of light. Your desire has already done that. Your feeling has already done that. You cannot desire something, without the thought of that desire. You think the desire, because your feelings tell your thought that is what you want. The foundation of that desire has been set. The knowing of that desire has been set. To then go within, with the intention of bringing about that desire, allows it to do its thing on its own creative level. By not interfering with thoughts and mind, allows it to be created. Blossom good child. This is all very interesting. I am a great follower of manifesting and the law of attraction. An energy called Abraham speaks of holding the visualization and feeling of that which you want for 17 seconds and bingo, the wheels are put in motion. So, I am a little confused. Federation of light. Let us unconfuse. The desire, the intention to, is thought about, for this amount of time. We have no issue with these 17 seconds. And it is imperative that one feels the reality of this intention. Then, to go within, as we have suggested, holding that desire, yet, letting it go. Blossom good child. This is not unconfusing me. Yet, I do seem to know what you mean. Federation of light. And let the law of attracting it, manifest within that nowhere space. Where, as we say, it can be created, out of the thought, feeling, desired form you gave to it before entering the nowhere space, where everything is created. Blossom good child. Okay. Getting that. Yet, for those who simply cannot visualize, how can they then manifest? How can they hold a vision for 17 seconds, if they can't visualize? I mean, this gentleman has been to visualization classes, you can't say he hasn't tried. Federation of light. We speak to all those who think, with the greatest of respect, they have this issue. Yet, let us give another example, if we may. Say, for instance, this gentleman wanted to go on holiday. He looks at the brochure. He closes his eyes. He sees that which he wants to manifest. He holds that vision in his mind and then imagines being there. The sun, sea, etc., and continues to hold that vision, now allowing the feeling in. Everyone has felt the warmth of the sun. So one recalls that feeling, one is imagining the sun, and then feeling its warmth. One could be in the North Pole and still feel this warmth within the being, through talking oneself, into it/through it. Blossom good child. My thoughts are going to last week's channeling, when you said to visualize. 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 Are you not now saying the opposite? Federation of light. No. We are saying to do so and then adding on the necessity to take it that step further by going within that visualization, and then letting it go, before getting there, as we have said earlier. Blossom good child. It is all making sense to me, on some level, I think. I can't even remember where we started. Federation of Light. Dearest souls, we would like to mention here the event. For in past mentionings over the years, you have always felt Blossom, that we brought the subject up, only to let it die down again. In this instance, we desire to say, that these suggestions we are making, will bring you ever closer to it taking place. Blossom Goodchild. As opposed to it coming ever closer to us? Federation of Light. It is one and the same. To have the intention/desire/visualization/knowing, of this occurrence, continuing/flowing, through your being, is what we would ask of you. Hold the thought, the feeling of it taking place in a sacred place in your heart. Hold it in there tightly, knowing on a deeper level, that whilst your life appears to be taking place on the surface, such a large part of your life is preparing for this event to take place, on a deeper level. Preparing and making ready. Blossom Goodchild. Just throwing this in, how can we visualize it, hold that vision, if we don't know what the event actually is? What exactly would be useful to visualize in this case? Federation of Light. What do you visualize when you hold it in your thoughts, Blossom? Blossom Goodchild. Well, let me see, the minute I think the words the event, I automatically take a deep breath. For me, then, I see in my mind's eye, a pink sky and something yet, I don't know what, entering through. All I can do then, is go into this, feeling/visual, of either falling to my knees or lying on the ground in absolute wonder. That's as far as I get. Federation of Light. That is as far as you need to get. Blossom Goodchild. Shouldn't I be imagining what comes after? Yet, I can't seem to do that. That's just a blank. Federation of Light. A blank canvas awaiting the artist. Dearest Blossom, we feel it is time to remove our connective correspondence energy for today. We are aware, of course, of your impending trip. We very much look forward to your return, whereupon we shall once again take up these conversations, which we are happy to say, seem to be enjoyed by so many. Blossom Goodchild. So it seems, indeed. I never thought that a conversation I have in my head, would be spread far and wide. Yet, this helps me to accept and know that this is so, because you are of truth, and it is my deepest honor to continue. In loving thanks. Federation of Light. We consider the fact that so many enjoy these conversations, to be an honor to do so, also. The plan is coming together, in the name of service. Enjoy your trip. Blossom Goodchild. It is my intention and desire to do so. Make every day a happy human day. Website, Blossom Goodchild. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe.